It's the OU Football Preview Show, brought to you by Eskridge Lexus, Oz Safe Rooms, Pioneer Hearing, Knippelmeyer Chevrolet, Sam's Optical, Dents on Demand, Sooner Legends Inn and Suites, and CarStar Collision Repair. Now here's your hosts, Rick Heath and Al Eschbach.
Hello, sports fans, and welcome to the OU Football Preview Show. I'm Rick Heath. With me, Al Eschbach, and Al, we are at Sooner Legends Inn and Suites bar area, and what a fun place it is.
Oh, great place. They got a tremendous hotel, all suites named the former Sooner athletes. They got the great restaurant, steaks, barbecue, everything. And then this club, great place to come out.
You know what reminded me? I went into the restaurant area before I came over to do the show, and I remembered that smell, that Bob's Barbecue
Out of Ada.
smell.
Yep.
And it's still here.
Still here
It's still here
at Sooner Legends.
At Sooner Legends, and every time you think about it and you want to go back and visit Bob's Barbecue, you come to Sooner Legends.
As good as it
restaurant.
gets.
It is. Hey, speaking of as good as it gets, OU played at Baylor about as good as it could get on Saturday night.
Yeah, this team's playing so well right now. I mean, my goodness, it doesn't look like there's a weakness. The offensive line has come along. They're tremendous at quarterback. They're really good at running back. Sterling Shepard's a tremendous receiver. And the defense, we talked about the best in the Big 12 Conference.
You know, and right now they're moving up. They're 21st and 25th in total defense in the entire country in the NCAA. So, you know, that's what they 79th and 119th at one point last year.
Right. Yeah. No, it's night and difference. This defense is really, really good. They had a great scheme against Baylor. The DBs, Stidham, true freshman, had some problems. That's because there was great coverage by Oklahoma.
You know what I like about this team more than any team I can remember in the past is their attitude.
Yeah,
they have an attitude this year.
Yeah, now the attitude got a little bit with those personal fouls.
That's what I asked Coach Stoops about at the weekend press conference was, you know, how do you keep that edge without going over it? And, you know, that's the thing that the coaches will have to do. But, God, you got to – I like them playing with that edge.
Yeah,
they have to control the edge.
And they got really good leaders. You know, Eric Stryker, Tapper, those guys that on offense – Mayfield.
Yeah, Mayfield is the leader. We'll talk about him being the leader of the team. But first, let's talk about OklahomaTickets.com or Tickets Unlimited. Either one, you can give Tickets Unlimited a call, 364-7500 for OU, TCU tickets, OU, OSU tickets, Thunder tickets, concert tickets, any tickets you're looking for, OklahomaTickets.com. You can go there, or you can give them a call at 364-7500 at Tickets Unlimited and get the tickets you need for the event you want to go to. We'll be right back with more.
At Coda CrossFit, we are committed to getting you in the best shape of your life. Our highly educated and personable coaching staff leads hour-long classes for members of all ages and ability levels. Whether your goal is to lose weight, build muscle, athletic performance, or simply improve health, we have the programs and knowledge to help you achieve your goals. With locations in Norman and Oklahoma City, we're right in your backyard. All you have to do is walk in the door and we'll take care of the rest. Visit our website or contact us to try out a free class.
I'm Rick Heath for Dents on Demand. Do you have hail damage to your vehicle? Then you need to call Dents on Demand. They're 100% guaranteed satisfaction on hail repair. It's no hassle. They'll help you get a rental car. There's no deductible. They'll refund that to you. All that and more is available if you call Dents on Demand for your hail repair. Dents on Demand. Guaranteed satisfaction with hail repair. Give them a call at 886-1764.
I'm Jeremiah with Jeremiah's CarStar, and when you come to do business at CarStar, you're going to get me, and I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to oversee your car personally myself. I've been repairing cars for over 14 years now, and there's not a situation I haven't come across yet that I haven't been able to take care of a customer's vehicle. If your car's had hail damage or been in an accident, bring your car to Jeremiah's CarStar and relax. We'll take it from here.
CarStar, relax. We'll take it from here.
Why have people trusted Sam's Optical for over 30 years for their eyeglass needs?
I think I'm the new kid on the block with Sam's. As a matter of fact, when I came here, I wasn't coming here to buy glasses. I was coming here to get some information to where the doctor's office was next door. And just the ambiance and the atmosphere. After they gave me the information I needed, I went to my eye doctor. Then I came back in and felt like I was at home.
Sam's Optical for over 30 years, bringing you the best prices and service at any of Sam's locations.
Hi, it's Sam at Louie's Grill and Bar, where we are famous for delicious burgers, like our new Deep South Burger, featuring sliced ham, smoky barbecue sauce, and fried green tomatoes. At Louie's, we're in your neighborhood.
And welcome back to OU Football Preview Show. Rick Heath, Al Eschbach from Sooner Legends Inn and Suites, and we're in the bar area where they got great drink specials and a great atmosphere. They got karaoke on Saturday night. Place fills up almost like it is on Tuesday night to see Al Eschbach, but not quite as many people here tonight as they have at karaoke. But it's a great time to come out. Your favorite sporting event, or if you want wonderful food, or you need a place to stay in the suites part of it for your relatives or friends, nothing can beat the Sooner Legends Inn and Suites. Al, I said last week that OU needed to run the ball well against Baylor to control the line of scrimmage. I didn't know if they could do it, but they showed they could really run the ball well.
Yeah, they did. P-Rod had a huge game. That's so important, being able to run the ball here. Like I said, they can do everything right now. They can throw it, they can run it, they're balanced. P-Ryan's a stud, Mixon. Just the offensive line. And we said earlier in the year, it was going to be later, maybe till November, till the offensive line was better. And with all the new people you got, and the thing that for OU, you got 3 stud tackles for the future in Samia, Orlando Brown, and the Freeson kid who's been sitting out this year.
Yeah, he's kind of learning his lessons on how to get it right.
Well, you got 3 young tackles.
They're going to be good.
They're going to be
really good. You know, and Orlando Brown. I mean, he got a penalty for being a little too aggressive. But you know what? You know, you don't want that penalty, but you want him being aggressive. You want him to drive those people back, 5 yards and bury them.
He's going to be big time.
Dominate them.
Him and Samia, and then like I said, Freeson.
Yeah.
They're going to be really good at tackle for the next couple of years.
They're going to lose Darlington and all that, but Alvarez just switches over to center. And, they don't lose a whole lot. You know who they're going to miss, and I don't want to really put it, they're going to miss Shepard.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
They don't have another dynamic wideout that can go make a play. Every time they needed to make a play and they found Shepard, he made the play.
Yeah.
That touchdown that he hit the pylon with, early in the second quarter, it was like 3rd and 9. They put him with a 3-yard hitch. He made the rest of it on his own. He has that ability to make a big play on demand almost.
Yeah, they will definitely miss Sterling
And they
Shepard.
will miss him.
Yeah.
Now, Mayfield's coming back, Pete Ryan coming back, Mixon, everybody else, and Mayfield. I mean, Baker Mayfield, what can you say about Baker Mayfield? His leadership ability, his ability to make something happen when it doesn't look like there's anything there, and his running ability. Plus, he's the highest rated passer, current passer. Seth Russell, the only one with the efficiency rating.
He has to
better.
get a Heisman consideration. Has to.
Well, he's got the #1 passer efficiency rating.
Yeah.
And plus, he's making, he's the best OU quarterback, run-pass quarterback I can remember in recent history.
Well, it's the best Bob Stoops has ever had. I mean,
Jason White, before he got his injuries, he had some of that ability to run. But he had a good arm. But he didn't have a chance to do it very long before he got injured.
You're probably going back to like J.C. Watts.
Yeah, J.C. Watts. I mean,
can throw the ball.
Yeah, I mean, can throw the ball and make something happen with his arm, his legs, and he's such a great leader. I can't overemphasize enough his leadership ability.
The players love him. He's one of them. The players absolutely love this kid.
Dean Blevins had said, had mentioned that before the Baylor game, that they came out on the field and Baker led the team out on the field in a chant to get them fired up. And they came out fired up.
And it's kind of funny because they mostly tell quarterback, go down, go out of bounds. They've given up trying to tell him that. Because that's part of his greatness.
He's trying to make something happen on every single play. And as Bob Stoops said in his press conference, giving up or throwing the ball away or something, it's not in his makeup. He's just
you gotta live with it.
Yeah, so you live with it. And you hope that something doesn't silly happen, in an injury wise. But what he's doing right now, he's doing it in a great fashion.
Who would have expected, right?
You didn't know. You thought he had something extra when he, showed it as a true freshman at Tech.
And I can tell the University of Texas, you made a mistake by not letting him walk onto your program, okay? Just get that out to you, okay?
The other thing about it is I want to mention right here, and I want to see how this develops, but I want you to think about this, and we'll talk about it later. Leach and Heupel had a monumental effect on OU's ascension back into college football's elite. Riley Mayfield may take that and add to that.
That's a good comparison. Yeah, that's a good comparison.
Because, Leach and...
Although Leach and Heupel weren't... OU program wasn't down here as it was back in 99.
It wasn't. And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They're just going to take it another step up. Because now they can take it to an elite level at this point if they continue to win.
Well, and then next year they're going to be... Depends how they finish this year. They could be preseason #1 next year.
They very well could. Hey, RV General Store in the Tri-Cities area. If you're looking for a great place for travel trailers or motorhomes, RV General Store has the top line products there, and they have a great service department in a brand new location and facility. Go by RV General Store in the Tri-Cities area right off of H.E. Bailey Turnpike. It's a beautiful new location and facility. That's the RV General Store. We'll be right back after this.
At RV General Store, we've got rootin' tootin' RV bargains for you every day. 27-foot bunkhouse travel trailers, just $13,995 and $117 a month, any day. 28-foot double slide fifth wheels, just $27,995 and $199 a month, every day. And Vegas slide-out motorhomes, just $72,911 and $489 a month, today. Plus, over 150 RVs to pick through, and we're Oklahoma's only dealer with RV warranty forever. Rootin' tootin' RV bargains at RV General Store, where we make going fun.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Come on down and join our family, and we'll shake on it.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Why have people trusted Sam's Optical for over 30 years for their eyeglass needs?
I think I'm the new kid on the block with Sam's. As a matter of fact, when I came here, I wasn't coming here to buy glasses. I was coming here to get some information to where the doctor's office was next door, and just the ambiance and the atmosphere. After they gave me the information I needed, I went to my eye doctor. Then I came back in and felt like I was at home.
Sam's Optical for over 30 years, bringing you the best prices and service at any of Sam's locations.
Hi, it's Sam at Louie's Grill & Bar, where we are famous for delicious burgers like our new Deep South Burger, featuring sliced ham, smoky barbecue sauce, and fried green tomatoes. At Louie's, we're in your neighborhood.
And welcome back. OU Football Preview Show. Rick Heath, Al Lesh back from Sooner Legends Inn and Suites in the bar area. Also, I want to talk about Sun and Ski outdoor facility in 10109 North May. Sun and Ski Sports, great place, and they have the Share the Warmth program going right now. If you will come in and donate a coat, you'll get from 10 to 50% discount off of the merchandise that you buy because of Share the Warmth. They're donating these coats to the people that need them, the underprivileged, that need warm coats for the winter. So go by Sun and Ski Sports, 10119 North May in Norman, Sooner Mall here in Oklahoma City, Sooner Mall here in Norman, and in Tulsa across from the Woodland Hills Mall. All of that, share the warmth, share your clothes, and buy great products at Sun and Ski. Patagonia, Mountain Hardwear, North Face, all the top brands. UGG boots for men and women, as well as Sorels, All that and more at Sun and Ski Sports here in Oklahoma. Al, we had a great defensive performance by the Sooners this weekend, and none bigger than Jordan Thomas.
Oh, no, yeah, Coleman. This guy's big time, Jordan Thomas. He's the kind of guy you look out next year, see if he comes out after junior year.
Yeah, and we talked last week, and we said, would they put him on Coleman, much like they did Aaron Colvin, on Kenny Wright? I mean, and they did. They moved him around. For the most part, when he was outside, Thomas had him.
Yep, did a great job.
Held him to 5 catches, 50 yards, and for that, he is the Oz Safe Rooms Defensive Player of the Week. He was ready. Jordan Thomas was ready. He played well, and he was ready. Will you be ready for next summer and next spring's tornado season? And Oz Safe Rooms wants you to be ready by calling them right now. And remember, when OU wins, you win, because you have up to a $3,000 discount on a safe room by Oz Safe Rooms. So get ready for next summer and spring's tornado season. Give Oz Safe Rooms a call or go to OzSafeRooms.com. Oz Safe Rooms, the sponsor of our Defensive Player of the Week. Besides Jordan Thomas, the defensive line, I thought probably, other than that first drive, I thought the defensive line played their best game.
As Yogi Berra would say, deja vu all over again.
Yeah.
They drove right down the field. I mean, are you kidding me?
And I was going, oh no.
Yeah, OU, right away, they don't do anything on offense. Baylor, boom, right down the field.
And they ran it down.
They ran at them.
And that's the only time that really, that Shock Linwood really, had room to run.
Yep.
But hand it to the defense and Mike Stoops and Ron Reynolds. I mean, they made adjustments, and the defensive line decided, hey, they're not going to do this anymore. And they stood up. Charles Walker, Tapper, all those guys, Wade, all those guys came up and really did a great job.
Yeah, they're playing really well, the defense right now. Like I said, this is the best defense OU's had in a while.
Now OU's offense against TCU's defense. TCU's defense is banged up. Lost about 5 starters from the first of the year. Now some of them have come back, but they haven't been playing at a high level.
Here's the importance of the games this weekend. First of all, the obvious is stay in the national playoff. But if you win, Oklahoma State wins, you have clinched a major bowl berth this week.
Yeah, and TCU, even though their defense is banged up against the offense, their offense is still potent. Boykin, even if he's hurt a little bit, he still can throw the ball.
I don't know if he's going to play. I had people. We don't know he's going to play. I mean,
that's a speculation, but OU has to expect.
No doubt.
Have to expect him and Dotson.
Yeah.
Josh Dotson was one of the top receivers in the country.
I think Barrett that Patterson hates Baylor so much, he doesn't want to go into this game. If they're hurt, get them hurt again where they can't play against Baylor.
I like that.
I mean,
he'll sacrifice so he can beat Baylor.
Well, I don't think he can probably come up here and win anyway.
Well, you know what? Boykin's athleticism is hampered. That takes half of his game away.
I thought the former player, Dusty DeVore, said he had one. He couldn't play for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
That Dusty had one, so we'll see.
And if he does get hit again, he may be out for the rest of the year till bowl game.
Yeah,
and that's one thing they may want to avoid.
With the Baylor
like
thing, yeah. Get him
so
well.
I like that, But and Josh Dotson, he's got a cracked bone in his wrist. He only had 1 catch against Kansas.
I can't imagine his receiver with a cracked bone.
I know.
I'm sorry.
You can only do so much, but OU's defense still has to rise to the occasion.
Well, if Boykin plays, if he doesn't, I mean, they're toast.
Well, and they should be.
Right.
But what you don't want to do is you don't want to say, oh, Boykin's not out there, we don't have to play.
Well, you're right. Yeah. They had trouble moving the ball against Kansas without Boykin. So.
Yeah, I know.
But you got to come out with because there's too much at stake this time of year.
And that's the
way
one thing,
too much at stake.
And I don't think there'll be a problem with their emotions this Saturday because it's a home game, senior day.
And you got beat by them last year.
Yeah, and you got to pay them back.
Yeah,
that's the whole deal. Hey, don't forget, Sun and Ski, share the warmth. Sun and Ski with 3 locations in Oklahoma, right across from Woodland Hills Mall in Tulsa. 10109 in North May in Oklahoma City and Sooner Mall here. Share the warmth. Bring in an old coat. Donate it. You'll receive 10 to 50% off of your purchase, depending on what you buy. Certain selected items, and they have the best outdoor wear for you for winter They have Mountain Hardwear, Patagonia, North Face, Sorel boots, UGG boots, all that and more at Sun and Ski Sports. We'll be right back after this.
At RV General Store, we've got rootin' tootin' RV bargains for you every day. 27-foot bunkhouse travel trailers, just $13,995 and $117 a month, any day. 28-foot double slide fifth wheels, just $27,995 and $199 a month, every day. And Vegas slide-out motorhomes, just $72,911 and $489 a month, today. Plus, over 150 RVs to pick through, and we're Oklahoma's only dealer with RV warranty forever. Rootin' tootin' RV bargains at RV General Store, where we make going fun.
I'm Rick Heath for Dents on Demand. Do you have hail damage to your vehicle? Then you need to call Dents on Demand. They're 100% guaranteed satisfaction on hail repair. It's no hassle. They'll help you get a rental car. There's no deductible. They'll refund that to you. All that and more is available if you call Dents on Demand for your hail repair. Dents on Demand, guaranteed satisfaction with hail repair. Give them a call at 886-1764.
I'm Jeremiah with Jeremiah's Car Star, and when you come to do business at CarStar, you're going to get me, and I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to oversee your car personally myself. I've been repairing cars for over 14 years now, and there's not a situation I haven't come across yet that I haven't been able to take care of a customer's vehicle. If your car's had hail damage or been in an accident, bring your car to Jeremiah's Car Star and relax. We'll take it from here.
CarStar, relax. We'll take it from here.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Come on down and join our family, and we'll shake on it.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Why have people trusted Sam's Optical for over 30 years for their eyeglass needs?
I think I'm the new kid on the block with Sam's. As a matter of fact, when I came here, I wasn't coming here to buy glasses. I was coming here to get some information to where the doctor's office was next door. And just the ambiance and the atmosphere. After they gave me the information I needed, I went to my eye doctor. Then I came back in and felt like I was at home.
Sam's Optical for over 30 years, bringing you the best prices and service at any of Sam's locations.
Hi, it's Sam at Louie's Grill and Bar, where we are famous for delicious burgers, like our new Deep South Burger, featuring sliced ham, smoky barbecue sauce, and fried green tomatoes. At Louie's, we're in your neighborhood.
At Coda CrossFit, we are committed to getting you in the best shape of your life. Our highly educated and personable coaching staff leads hour-long classes for members of all ages and ability levels. Whether your goal is to lose weight, build muscle, athletic performance, or simply improve health, we have the programs and knowledge to help you achieve your goals. With locations in Norman and Oklahoma City, we're right in your backyard. All you have to do is walk in the door and we'll take care of the rest. Visit our website or contact us to try out a free class.
And welcome back to the final segment of OU Football Preview Show. Rick Heath, Al Eschbach. I want to thank some wonderful sponsors of the show, the Trails Golf Club in Norman. It's a great venue for holiday parties. If you're looking for a place for your company or your family to have a holiday party, it's a great venue. Trails Golf Club has a wonderful facility and a great chef for the food. So if you're looking for a complete place for one call to make your holiday party successful, give Kathy Hess a call at 364-3790. And CarStar, automobile repair on 122nd and Broadway Extension. Jeremiah Carter and his crew will make your vehicle look new again, regardless of whether it's hail damage, a crash damage, whatever. They have taken care of my cars. They made them look great afterwards. They went through it minute detail and took care of it, made sure it was nice and clean before they turned it loose, and they'll do the same for you. That's CarStar on 122nd and Broadway Extension. Tickets Unlimited on OklahomaTickets.com. If you're looking for Thunder tickets, OU OSU tickets, or OU TCU tickets, call Tickets Unlimited 364-7500. And Sun and Ski Sports on North May and the Sooner Mall here in Norman. If you're looking for great outdoor gear, names like Patagonia, North Face, UGG boots, Sorel boots, anything like that to keep you warm and snug for the winter, Sun and Ski Sports is where to go. Al, now we talked about last week about, I gave you some propositions. Over 225 yards rushing OU. We didn't know if they could get that. We thought if they did, they would win. Sure enough, they did. All right, they held Baylor rushing yards. under 250. They barely got over 100 and something after that first drive.
Right, exactly.
You know, and then passing, you didn't know what Stidham was going to be able to do passing. But OU's passing, I had it at 360. They were way under that, but because they ran the ball so well, they totally dominated the game offensively.
Yeah, this is the beauty of this team. Like I said, you can do so many different things. You got the great backs, you got a great receiver, you got a great quarterback. Offensive line's gotten better, and you're really good on defense.
Well, you know, and the thing about it is, right now, is Lincoln Riley has a full arsenal at his disposal, and he is doing such a good job of dialing up.
Doing a great job.
Of the plays. You know, and what I've been so impressed with, you know how offensive coordinators or defensive coordinators will have that big plastic sheet, you know, with all these huge plays on it, you know, and it's just big. He's got a piece of paper he carries around like this.
Here's something to think. You're right. You brought up Leach and Hypo. Leach was here 1 year.
Yeah, Leach was here 1 year.
Before he went to take a step.
I hope Lincoln Riley's here more than 1 year.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Hey, now OU's offense will have to have an inspired performance because it's easy to have a mental letdown after that huge emotional win at Baylor. How does Bob Stoops keep these guys fired up?
Well, you got to say, you want to play for the national championship, guys? That's simple.
They got it.
You want to win a Big 12 championship? You want rings?
Yeah, there you go. They want rings. There you go. I think that has ring with bling.
Yeah,
ring with bling.
You're 2 games away from winning a Big 12 championship and most likely playing in a 14 playoff.
You know,
where no one in the country other than Kurt Herbstreit before the season
picked OU.
He picked OU.
Yeah, he picked OU, and he's looking pretty good right now. Now, one of the things that OU is facing is Boykin and Hurt. Defense plays well. It's home. All these things are going for it. The other team, if they do win, the other team is OSU sitting out there. Now, OSU plays Baylor. What do you think about that game?
Probably because OSU's finding a way to win. I probably like OSU. By the way, right now in Vegas, OU's a 4-point favorite of Oklahoma State next week.
At Oklahoma State.
At Oklahoma State.
That's the early line.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get it now because it may go up, depending on what happens this weekend.
But yeah, I think the OSU Baylor, OSU they find ways to win. They're not great at one thing, but they're pretty good in a lot of things. That makes sense?
You know what? The one thing that I have looked at OSU is their way that they use both quarterbacks.
Which is really smart.
I've never really seen
Yurcich has done a really good job as offense coordinator.
And remember how there were some people that called Yurcich an idiot?
Yeah.
You know, wanted him fired and all that. Well, he's proven resilient and he's
done
proven
a good
very
job.
creative.
He's done a really good job.
You know, and
especially with an offense that can't run the ball.
Yeah, you know, and this year he's made something happen.
Yeah.
With J.W. Walls.
Yeah.
He's become their running attack.
That's exactly right.
You know, and when you think he's going to run, he comes up like Kansas State's quarterbacks, those the ball. Yeah. You know, because you're so worried about running.
He's a big-time weapon.
He is a big-time weapon, and Rudolph throws the ball deep about as good as anybody I've seen since Sam Bradford.
They protect him well.
Yeah, and they protected him.
And the last couple of games, he stayed away from the interception bug, which hit him earlier in the year.
They were. Hey, my prediction, OU-TCU, 45-28.
I'll go OU with Boykin.
Yeah, there you go.
49 to 31. Without Boykin, 45 to 13.
You guys getting ready to say about the same thing. Hey, that's it for this week's OU Football Preview Show. Catch us on Facebook and YouTube at OU Football Preview Show. OU Football Preview Show. For Al Esbeck, I'm Ricky. We'll see you next time on the OU Football Preview Show.